Ray Dalio didn't just build the world's largest hedge fund, he built a system that compounds wealth, knowledge, and power like a machine. In this video, we'll unpack how Dalio turned tiny decisions into billions, using principles, algorithms, and the power of long-term thinking. If you've ever wanted to know how the top 1% really think about compounding, you're about to find out. Let's dive in. Ray Dalio is not your average billionaire investor. He's the founder of Bridgewater Associates, the world's largest hedge fund, and the architect of a compounding system so powerful, it turned a two-bedroom New York apartment startup into a $150 billion asset management empire. But here's what most people miss. Dalio didn't just compound money. He compounded systems, ideas, people, and principles. 1. Principles first, profits second. At the core of Ray Dalio's compounding system is a radical philosophy. Pain plus reflection equals progress. Dalio built Bridgewater on a foundation of clear, codified principles, a set of mental algorithms designed to take the emotion out of decision-making. Instead of chasing money, he chased truth, clarity, and repeatable thinking. He documented everything. Every meeting. Every decision. Every mistake. Over time, these small iterations compounded into a machine that could run on logic, not ego. Think about it. If you compound truth-seeking every day, year after year, what do you get? You get an operating system that outperforms nearly every other financial brain on the planet. 2. Idea meritocracy and radical transparency. Dalio's unique edge wasn't just strategy, it was culture. He created a corporate environment of radical transparency. Employees were encouraged to challenge ideas, not authority. Every opinion was weighed on merit, not status. And feedback was not just welcome, it was mandatory. Why? Because Dalio believed truth was the ultimate compounder. The faster you identify flaws in your thinking, the quicker you grow. Mistakes weren't failures, they were fuel. They became building blocks in his compounding machine. 3. The Holy Grail, portfolio strategy in investing. Compounding returns requires not just high returns, but high returns with low risk. Dalio cracked this puzzle with what he calls the Holy Grail of investing, a portfolio made up of 15 to 20 uncorrelated bets. This strategy allows returns to stack without increasing overall risk. By blending assets that don't move together, stocks, bonds, gold, commodities, he created a compounding system that survives recessions, crashes, and inflation. It's the same logic behind his famous all-weather portfolio, designed to perform under any economic condition. Most investors focus on return. Dalio focused on correlation. That's where true compounding hides, in the spaces between your decisions, not just the decisions themselves. 4. Systematize the mind. Dalio's approach wasn't just intellectual, it was mechanical. He turned abstract ideas into systems. Every lesson learned became a rule. Every rule was tested, refined, and added to a digital playbook. Over time, he built algorithms that mimicked his own brain, what he calls a decision-making machine. Bridgewater's trading platform eventually evolved into a place where decisions were made based on principles coded into software. This allowed compounding to happen even when Dalio wasn't in the room. That's the true genius of the system. It didn't just rely on him, it outlived him. 5. The power of time and feedback loops. Ray Dalio understands something most people overlook. Compounding is slow at first, and then it's unstoppable. Whether it's in relationships, capital, knowledge, or reputation, the first few years seem small. But the feedback loops kick in later. That's why Dalio always prioritized reflection, tracking, and adjustment. These are the invisible levers of compounding. You do, you review, you refine, and then you repeat. Over decades, that creates exponential outcomes. 6. Legacy thinking. Passing on the system. Dalio didn't just build wealth, he built a system that builds wealth. Today, he's passing it on not only to the next generation of Bridgewater leaders but to the world. His book, Principles, isn't just a memoir, it's a blueprint. It teaches anyone how to install a compounding mindset in their own life or business. Even after stepping down from Bridgewater's leadership, the system continues running, because it's bigger than him. That's the hallmark of real success, when what you build continues compounding without you. The compounding system Ray Dalio built is not just about money. It's about thinking in systems, feedback loops, and long-term truth-seeking. Whether you're a business owner, an investor, or someone looking to master life, there's a lesson in how Dalio used reflection, radical transparency, and systems thinking to turn decades of small improvements into billions in return. He didn't just invest in markets. He invested in thinking. And thinking, done well, compounds forever. Ray Dalio's system proves that compounding isn't just about money, it's about decisions, feedback, and mindset. If this gave you a new perspective on wealth, hit like, subscribe, and comment compounding mindset below. Want more billionaire frameworks like this one? Turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching. Now go build your system.